Hello everybody, welcome to Remake It Pretty. My name is Penny and today we're taking two glass pieces. One is a candlestick and the other one I'm not sure what you would call it, but I'm going to use that piece and I'm going to take some moss. This is some moss that you can pick up at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or any craft store. And if you know me, you know that I like to use a lot of moss in my projects. So today we're just going to form a bird nest, just kind of shaping this chunk of moss to make it in the shape of a bird nest. And I'm just kind of fiddling with it till I get it looking like I want it. And then I'm going to take some Gorilla Glue. We're going to put a little bit down in there and we're going to securely put our nest in place. Still shaping it a little bit and trimming off some pieces that are hanging down, and I'm going to add some little sticks in there, because if you see a bird nest then you know that it does have sticks and all kinds of stuff in it when the little birds make a nest. So I want to try to make this look a little bit realistic. So I'm just breaking the sticks and adding a few around in there. And these are so small, they're easy to break. And I know you can't see the whole thing, but I really wanted you to see how I do the nest. And you can see the top of it. Now we have a little bird, and the legs on this are a little long, so I'm cutting those off, which you can't see that on camera, but I did cut them off, and we're going to add some hot glue to the bottom of the bird, and we're going to secure our little bird in place. Now I went with all neutral colors on this because a lot of people like the neutral, and I thought this little bird was really cute. Now I've got a whole bunch of pearls in here, different sizes. So I'm going to take a couple of different sizes, and I'm going to use these for my eggs inside the little nest, because the eggs that I have, they were actually too big for this little bird. So we're just adding some glue to them. And you can, I left a little blooper on here. That actually burned my finger just a little bit. But we did get them in there, and they look cute. You're probably going to see a couple of bloopers in here. I like leaving some of mine on these videos because you need to see what real crafting is when we're not on camera. Not everything is perfect. Now I'm using some E6000. I'm going to add a little bit to it, and that was hard to get off, so I ended up having to get out my little pliers and get that cap off. But we're going to add a little bit of E6000 to it on each side there. And then I'm going to take some Gorilla Glue, which is hot glue, and I'm going to add a little bit of that because I wanted some of that instant hold on there, or so I thought it was. And I do get out of camera just a little bit, and I apologize for that. I am new to these short videos, and I'm trying my best. But just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like, I tilted it. So I'm moving that out of the way. Now I have some flour sack fabric and some lace. Now normally my bows are really easy to make, but this one kind of gave me a little bit of a fit because it wanted to slide on me. You'll see all that in a few minutes. And my table's shaking because my little block was set up on here. Now I'm raising the camera up because I felt like that bird was just like right there at the camera, so I did raise it up. So I hope that y'all don't mind that, and it does not distract you from watching the video. So I'm just gathering all my little pieces up, putting them in my hand, and then you will see what I do in a few minutes. Like I said, this video is not perfect, but I'm trying and I will get better at it. But I love crafting. I love making bows. Love using fabrics and laces. I like making the rag bows, you name it. I just like bows. So I'm taking a piece of fabric, and this wanted to slide on me just a little bit. Sorry, I got out of the camera again. But what I'm doing is just trying to straighten this bow, and I ended up, I didn't like the way it looked when I got it all together, so I ended up, I think I took it apart. Yes, I'm taking it apart because one side looked just a little bigger than the other. I know I'm not the only one that's ever had that happen, so what do? You just kind of take it apart, get it loose enough that you can work with it, pull those loops, try to get it as straight as you can because you want a pretty bow on this pretty little bird nest. I'm just trimming off some excess that was kind of hanging too long. Now I'm taking a piece of lace, then I'm going to put it in the middle. We're going to secure all this together. Just doing a little double knot. And then you just shape the bow how you want it. You want it all fluffed out and pretty. So now, there you go again. I'm out of the camera. But what I'm doing, I'm trying to decide where I want the bow. So, now I'm taking a piece of lace. And I say it's lace. It's a type of thread lace. I don't know what the proper name is, but I tied it on there. And I'm going to hot glue this bow to it. And the angle on this camera is not that great, but this is where my husband set it, and it's too heavy for me to pick it up and move it. So I'm holding that just a few minutes. Now, there's the bow. This turned out really, really cute, and I wish I had a different angle, but I hope that you like what I've done so far. Well, I decided it needed some baby breath in there, so I'm just taking this baby breath I picked up at Walmart. Actually, I think a follower sent me this, but it has a Walmart tag on it. And I'm just adding a little bit because I wanted to pull that cream color up into the bird nest to kind of tie that bow in with the nest. We're just cutting off little pieces. And adding it to the nest. Now you can do these with wood candlesticks, with whatever you have. This is just some that I had here, and the little glass dish that I use for the top, a follower sent to me. I say follower, they're my friends because they've been watching me for a while. So this is some happy mail that I received. Even the little bird that was sent to me from a friend in some happy mail. So they made this project possible for me to bring to y'all today. And also these little pearls, they were given to me by a friend. I've been very blessed, people sending me things, and it all comes together, maybe from different people, but these projects all tie in together with items that they've sent. And I hope you enjoyed the little bird nest today on the pedestal. I'm kind of turning it around, letting you see all around the top of that nest. And there's another blooper. The glue was not set because, with E6000, it takes several hours to cure and dry or whatever. So I'm just placing that back on there. And then I'm going to set it aside after this video. Thanks for watching.